What is up, guys? It's your boy here, Xpert 202, and this video is basically just gonna be about this Zelotes C-12. It's been this long since I've had this mouse. I'm just gonna show a screenshot from when I originally uploaded the video about this mouse. But guys, let's be honest here. There's a couple problems with this mouse, right? As I've been using it over the years. Like, first off, all the buttons on the side, keep in mind, I got very accustomed to having a lot of buttons on the side of my mouse, but I'm going back to getting a Razer Viper Mini. So expect a review on that thing a couple months down the line. But like, the problem is the buttons. Like, I don't know why, but I pulled it apart a couple of times to see what the problems were, but the buttons on the side, they're not as tactile as you'd want them to be. They're kind of mushy, and worse, they build up so much dirt. It makes no sense, but it does between the gaps, and that contributed to the plate that holds all the buttons together. Like, it's a plastic plate. It just snapped around button 5 and 6 and 9 for no reason at all. So the buttons just feel very shed and mushy now, and there's no way to fix it. And you guys have probably noticed the fact that the mouse has become skeletonized. Yeah, it's because the fucking thing is, it felt so heavy. Like, these days I play a lot of Valorant and a lot of, you know, tactical shooters and all that type of thing, and I realized there's nothing really on the market for gamers that like the extra buttons on the side but a light mouse. So the MMO style of mouses, but just skeletonized, you know, like with a honeycomb designer or something. So I kind of took it upon myself to do it myself, even though I'm gonna be getting rid of this mouse for another reason I'm gonna be talking about. But it felt irrelevant with all the extra weights that came in the mouse, so I got rid of those, and then end up opening the mouse and realize that there's another weight inside the mouse separate that I had to throw away as well. It was too bulky, it was too much, and I ended up also taking out the DPI buttons at the top with the whole assembly, because it's good to have to switch your DPI, but in the grand scheme of things, not many gamers are out here switching their DPIs all too often, so it was irrelevant. And I don't know why it's become such a common trend to, you know, have DPI switches on the top of the mouse. It really doesn't matter much, and also it took up way too much weight. It shaved off so much weight off of it. I wish I had a scale right now to actually let you guys in on what the current weight of the mouse is, and if you pretty much can see through me showing inside the mouse that it only has two little bulbs there, that two little LEDs that is all the lighting for the inside of the mouse, separate from the one that's at the front for the scroll wheel. But it's okay, but the customizability in the software that comes with the mouse is pretty bad in terms of, you know, setting up macros and having them execute and all these things. Like, I wouldn't recommend it at all. Not trying to knock the company, but the mouse has just been very bad for me over the years of using, and it's taken a lot to get it to where it's at to make it feel comfortable. Like, there used to be some, I'll throw up some pictures, there used to be some grip and a design on the back section of the mouse here, but also had to get rid of that because it felt slimy and gritty on your hand after certain times of use, after years of use, and just overall felt really bad, right? And the other to me very stupid thing is the extra button beside the actual left click. It made no reason. Like, I understand it's a macro for triple click and all that type of thing, but it had customizability, but it wasn't much like the side buttons, and furthermore it just took away from the mouse. It was just unnecessarily there, you know. So the main problem with this mouse is the sensor, it's so bad for spin out. The accuracy has been issues. I ended up switching mouse mats and doing so much to see like if it's actually the sensor, and it's actually the sensor. I haven't found any information on what sensor exactly is inside the mouse, but whatever sensor they have inside this thing, it's pretty bad. It's not done me justice. It's been inconsistent and it's messed up my muscle memory. So I'm gonna be honest, guys, if you're even thinking about getting this mouse, I highly recommend you go with something different, like a Razer Viper Mini, which is about the same price bracket, or something like that. Or if you want to go a little bit more expensive, I would say the Glorious Model O. That's also a good option. But or even the Cooler Master, the 711, that's also a good one. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, like if you're planning to be a bit more competitive when it comes to your gaming, then I would not recommend getting something this budget. I would highly recommend getting something that is brand, either it's your Steel Series, your Cooler Master, your Razer, that sort of thing. Get something off a brand, because these mouses it's been really bad, man. But like, if there's any tips or anything, leave it down in the comments about what you think about this mouse or what it should be, because overall it's treated me pretty bad over the years of using it, and it's time to move on. So in, I guess, a couple months down the road, you'll see a new video about the Razer Viper Mini and my thoughts on that. But till then, see you guys. Peace.